everybody, this is the Stocktons.
We wanted to give you all an update on what's been happening with us in Nicaragua, and so enjoy these videos.
Several weeks ago, my grandmother passed away, and when I think about her, I think about the word legacy. She instilled in me the love for missions, and I think that's probably why I'm here today, is because she taught me about missions and how to go and serve. And I can remember going with her and my grandfather in their RV and traveling around the world and serving people all over the United States.
When she passed away, we were unable to go into the funeral, and it was a painful decision for Laura and for us, and her grandmother meant so much to her, and it was a cost that we had to pay for following Christ, and we couldn't go in for several different reasons. And I just want to say, when you're following Christ, there is a price to be paid of leaving a legacy behind, of serving Him, and that's just a small one that we've had to pay here recently. And when we think about this word legacy and the cost, we kind of let that be our filter of everything that we get ourselves involved in, the ministries that we do. And here recently, we have taken out some new microloans. We've done 2 in the past, they've been successful, and here's a third one that has been very successful. A group of ladies that sell snacks and chips and
Fruit and
different things outside of a school, and they've really grown their business, and I've actually taken out 3 other loans since the original one, and so it's been awesome. And one thing that we found is that the reason why they couldn't grow their business is that they didn't have the capital to be able to buy the things and start their business, and so we've been able to help them do that, and it's been very
I
successful.
think their just whole countenance about them has changed, and they have more confidence. You see them smiling more, and I think through these microloans they feel a sense of worth and a sense of accomplishment that now they can even now provide for their own family.
Yeah, that's been awesome. Also, our Bible Institute is nearing completion. We'll have our first graduation of almost a 2.5-year process for these pastors and church leaders. It's going to be awesome, so we're looking forward to that. Also, Laura's English classes are going well.
They're going well. I have several students in my English class that all attend the same church, and I've just heard great feedback from their pastor and another missionary that's serving in that church, just saying how important these classes are, so that when they're able to bring teams back, these students that I have that are learning English can communicate with them, and she can just see how they're really using it to serve in their church and in their community. So it's been a true blessing.
And then a big initiative that we started here recently, thinking about leaving a legacy behind, is with the children of this nation. Over 40% of the kids of this nation are under the age of 14, and we realize and know from statistics that the majority of people who give their life to Christ do so as a child or in their teenage years. And so with local churches, we've teamed up with another ministry that is doing a 12-week training on how to properly evangelize children at whatever age. And then after that, the churches that complete that, there's over 100 people involved in that, 39 different churches, all denominations come together and are studying together for 12 weeks. Then after that, we're going to give them the Gospel Project Sunday school literature material in Spanish to help disciple these children. And so our prayer is that God transforms this nation and raises up champions for Christ through the Sunday school and through reaching children for Christ. And so thank you for allowing us to leave a legacy behind for so many others.
We just completed our 3-year anniversary here in Nicaragua, and to me that is just so hard to believe. The 3 years sometimes feel like they've gone by so fast, and then of course, just being real honest, the 3 years feel like they've been super slow. And these 3 years haven't always looked like what we thought they were going to when we said yes to the call. And sometimes when you answer the call to Christ, things don't always look like you think they might look like. But in those 3 years, God has really shown up and He has opened so many doors of opportunities for us. We've been able to serve so many people. We've started so many new ministries, and we're just so happy to be serving here in Nicaragua, loving on these people.
I want to say thank you guys for just loving on us, supporting us. Because of that, we've been able to bless so many other people here by giving them things that they truly need in life in the past few weeks.
There has been an outbreak of COVID here recently in Nicaragua, and because of your gifts and support, we've been able to help families who have been diagnosed with COVID by giving them medicines and food, just because they don't have food. So food and things to help them to heal so they could recover from this virus.
And we live in the country's, or the Western Hemisphere's second most poor country, right behind Haiti. And so food is always a huge thing. And when you think back to March or April of last year, that's where we still are here in Nicaragua. With very little vaccines or people being vaccinated, we're still back in that stage. And so there's still lots of great needs and lots of great results of people not working. And so we've really blessed some people and families the past few weeks. Also, I had the opportunity to preach a street crusade here recently. It's pretty cool. I remember doing this in some early days back in 2004 and 5 coming to Nicaragua. And we saw some salvations there, and so that was pretty awesome. Also, we've been able to bless some churches with some needs that they had internally. One church that we attend, we were able to provide them a new drum set that was in disrepair. They beat it anyways, but now they're able to praise the Lord with this new drum set. Also, another church that we are in partnership with, we're able to give them a new sound system to be able to obviously help their people here, but something that's high quality and bless their church. And it has really changed these churches and encouraged them in just having something new and something that really benefits them. Also, we've been able to give people just some random food for whatever different reasons and situations in their life through local churches. There's lots of people that have needs, people that have had deaths in families, lots of people who've had different situations come up economically where they could not provide. And so we've been able just to bless them with the basic things of life that they need to sustain themselves and encourage them that God is still faithful, God is still hearing them and listening to their cries. And so we just want to say thank you for blessing people. If they could speak the language and tell you themselves, they would say the same thing. So thank you guys. And we just want to finish up with some personal things for us as a family. A few weeks ago, I had the opportunity to preach my first message in Spanish, and it was fun. It was 3 years of hard work. We had to come together in this moment of learning and frustration, and so it was pretty awesome to preach in a foreign language the gospel of Christ.
I finished 3rd grade, and I will be starting 4th, and I will be continuing Liberty University, and I will be starting 4th grade in August.
It's been a good year that Ethan had in 3rd grade. We look forward to this summer off. Ethan and I are doing more Spanish tutoring so that I can perfect my Spanish more and Ethan can continue to learn. We look forward, Ethan and I, to be able to serving more in the ministry now that we have a break from school and doing some things that we weren't able to do because we were doing school. Also, this summer we're having 2 interns come from Lee University and serve with us for several weeks, so we're very excited about them and pouring into them and the ministry that they're going to be able to do. So we're looking forward to this summer and just all the things that God has planned for us.
You know, normally during the summers and the breaks of kind of school, fall and spring break, we have teams come, but because of COVID last year and still because of the effects of that and political reasons this year, we don't have teams, but God is still faithful and we're still doing ministry. and in a different way than we thought we would be, but I think that's good. When the wind blows, you just kind of put up the sails and you go as the wind blows and don't work against it. So we're thankful for that. We're thankful for you guys for praying for us, for all your encouraging words, for supporting us, and God is doing some amazing things here. I wish we could tell you every story and show you every picture. We know that time doesn't permit that, but just know that God is using you all to change lives here in amazing ways. We say thank you, we love you.
Thank you.